This is Kablooey for the Super Nintendo, originally developed in 1988 by Imageworks and going under the name Bombuzal. It was made for the Amiga, Atari ST, and Commodore 64. It was ported over a year later for DOS, and then in 1990, it was ported for Super Nintendo going under the name Kablooey. So, Kablooey is a simple yet highly addictive puzzle game where you go around exploding bombs. It is destructive, it is satisfying, and it is challenging. The early stages will start you off pretty easy, but as you go on, the later stages will introduce a lot of different hazards and tools you need to use in order to explode all the bombs without getting yourself killed. Because the goal of the game is to blow up all the bombs on the map. And in order to do that successfully, you cannot die. No shit.
Player 1, get ready.
So, as you can see, we are playing as this weird-looking blue potato guy. I know the original designers probably didn't make him out to be a blue potato thing, but just looking at him, I can't help but feel like he's related to Mr. Potato Head in some way. But I digress. You go around in an isometric view, blowing up the red spheres that are the bombs. You can pick them up with B and move them around if they're on certain tiles, but you set them off or detonate them with A, and then you move off of them and they explode. There are different types of bombs. There is the small bombs, which take out the tile they're on, so one tile, and then there's medium bombs that take out all the tiles around them, so those you can't really blow up as easily as the small bombs, and as well as the large bombs, which will take out even more tiles around them. See, I just moved a bomb there with B. There are also cracked tiles you need to be careful about that disappear after you step off and on them once. So you need to be careful about where you walk in this game, because you might need those cracked tiles to walk on later. It's a very, very ingenious little puzzle game, I think. I really, really liked this game when I was younger. I would rent it from the video store, and then I think we eventually bought it from the video store as well. This is the copy we got from Graham Hill Video in Felton, back when it was still around. And now, unfortunately, I think it's some sort of like beauty spa. It's unfortunate. Video stores are kind of a dying breed.
Player 1, get ready.
I also have a map that I can use that could show me at least a good portion of the level by pressing start, which is handy for at least plotting out routes to some levels.
Player 1, get ready.
So, this level introduces the teleportation tiles as well as the slippy slide tiles, which are the blue ones. The slipping slide tiles make you slide across the tile where you have no real control over where you're going, other than the direction you stepped onto it with. So you have to be careful with those. And the teleportation tiles will, of course, teleport you to another tile far away usually when you step on them. They are very handy for getting out of big explosions that are happening around you, that will happen around you in a pinch, as long as you know where they're going. See, as you can tell, I just died right there, but because I didn't know where the teleporter went.
Get ready. Player 1, get ready.
This level is a good example of the sliding tiles. I have to slide around on them and get to the end of the path, and only then can I start blowing up bombs. This game features about 130 levels of gameplay and will keep you busy for a while because the later stages will truly challenge your brain as they become bigger, more expansive. You'll have to detonate more bombs, and not to mention more varieties of bombs and explosives. Unfortunately, the game only features one track this one track to be exact, that plays throughout pretty much the whole game. So get ready for it to grind on your ears after a while. And I kind of talk about this from personal experience. Not only have I played through this, but also my mom has played through this. She is a big fan of puzzle games for Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, the really kind of old school ones. She likes this, she likes Columns for Sega Genesis, Wario's Woods, and Tetris Attack, to name a few. But her and I played through this game together, and it was a lot of fun. It was a fun game. The ending is nothing at all to shake a stick at. Like, there's something there, but don't expect anything jaw-dropping. But it's still a fun game to play through. I still enjoyed the 130 levels, and she made it even more fun. So I skipped ahead a few levels here just to introduce some new stuff. There are now enemies in the game. There is a bouncing ball guy which you can walk past if he is airborne, and then instead of spinning balls, which you have to evade entirely because they're always on the ground, there are now remote control robots you can use that will help you detonate landmines, because you can't set those off by yourself because stepping on them automatically gets you killed. There are also buffers in the game, as I called them, which make these medium and large bombs act like a small bomb and make them easier to detonate. The only other way you detonate mines in the game is use a adjacent bomb next to it, or get caught in a bigger explosion. But of course I can't do that since there's a buffer there and there's no connecting bomb next to the landmine, so I think I'm just kind of screwed here. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this review now. I would highly recommend picking up Kablooey for your Super Nintendo. It is a fun little puzzle game, and if you've liked stuff like Wario's Woods or Bomberman, I think you probably get a kick out of this one. And it's not expensive at all to find. It goes for less than $10 on eBay. And despite its simple look and presentation, it is a lot of fun. So I hope you've enjoyed this review. If you want to check out more of my stuff, please subscribe to my channel or check out my Facebook and webpage in the description below. And I hope you have a great day.
Ready, 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 ready.